Hi, I'm Alyonna, bringing you messages of light. Welcome to your April pick a card reading and guidance. Now, April is a powerful month. It is a month of transformation, of soul purpose, of destiny. Just know that whatever happens to you this month is happening to place you onto the right path. I feel like a lot of us have been shifting into different realities. We have been doing a lot of healing. We have been misled by a lot of lower vibrational energies, and some of us have been pulled off our track, pulled off our right path. So whatever that happens this month, it is to align you, to realign you onto the path of your greatest destiny, into the path of light, okay, where you are going to receive the blessings, the miracles of life, to receive your joys. This is a month of unions as well, the month of magic and abundance. So just know that whatever happens here, it is happening for your highest good, okay? It's for some people it can be difficult because certain foundations need to be pulled out of, from under their feet. For others, it is you're going to be beautifully lifted into a brand new foundation. So trust the redirection, trust in the movement, trust in the change, and allow yourself to flow. Keep an open mind, let yourself flow. Try to connect to your inner light, find inner peace, connect to nature, and just keep going, okay? That's the only thing you can do this month. Now, let's look into your group reading. Let's look at your card selection. We have group 1 on the left, group 2 in the middle, group 3 on the right. Pick the one that you're most drawn to. Then you can look for your timestamp of your chosen group. It will be posted in the description box down below. Click on your chosen group's timestamp, and then the video will skip right to your reading, okay? Please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Click the bell notification button so that you will always be notified when I upload new videos, because I realize that a lot of my views come from those who are watching externally, so from Instagram, from Patreon, or from Facebook. So if I don't share the links on these platforms, my videos don't get the views because y'all don't know that I've uploaded the videos. So if you could subscribe to my channel, it's free to subscribe to YouTube, and click on the bell notification. You will get a notification on your YouTube app every time I upload a video. It will tell you, hey, Alyonna uploaded a new video, go check it out. So it's easier for you to find videos, okay? Right, so now let's jump into your reading. Hi Group 1, welcome. Group 1, let's dive into your energy. Let's see what you can expect in the month of April. Let's get some guidance for you. I'm hearing birds chirping, so it feels like there's a lot of peaceful energy surrounding you this month. There's some sort of it's like inner peace. You feel calm. I'm hearing that you're getting out of a situation. You're getting out of a toxic situation. So anyone or anything that has been holding you back, or any blocks, karmic energy, anything that kept you stuck in a circle. I feel like over the last couple of years, your life has been just kind of just going on aimlessly. It's like a wheel and it's just going on and on and on, or it's like a hamster wheel, and you are getting out of it. You are escaping this cage, you are escaping this hamster wheel, you're stepping out of it, you are moving out of this stagnant energy. And I feel like something that you've been waiting for a while, it's like you planted a seed for something. Okay, you planted a seed and it's finally coming. And I feel a very beautiful feminine energy coming from your group. So it could be maybe You've been wanting to do something to your home. You've been wanting to purchase a home, a new place. Maybe you wanted to redecorate. For some of you, you've been wanting to get pregnant, become a parent, have a child, have a baby. There's something here, like something being born here, and the seeds that you planted some time ago is going to grow. And because you're stepping out of the situation, all these new things can come in. So for some of you, like I said, it could be a child, getting pregnant. For others, it's meeting the love of your life. It's like something about your sacral chakra coming back to life as well. There's just this energy where you're just floating. For some of you, it feels like you're just floating in a pool, and it's like I'm seeing this beautiful swimming pool with pink rose petals, and you're just floating and feeling peaceful, sipping on some green tea. It feels beautiful. Okay, there's something changing in your household, that's for sure. There's a lot of beautiful energy coming in, nurturing energy. For some of you, there's like a union of souls happening at this time as well. Okay, soul union can be anything. For some, you're literally going to be reuniting with a mother figure. For others, you are going to become a parent. For someone else, you're meeting your soulmate. Okay, so there is a union, and even with becoming a parent, there's the soul uniting with you, coming into earth, right? So there is something going on here. It feels so peaceful and so beautiful. But now let's look at the cards and get more messages. Okay, we have Century. So like I said, when I look at this, it's home, it's your house, right? So you're going to be focused on your house, focused on your home. And this is something that you've been doing. Maybe you've been saving up to buy something for your house, and now finally it's, you've come to that point. For others, you are doing something to your house. It kind of feels like maybe, for example, baby proofing your house, because you're going to have your child soon. So you're baby proofing the house, right? That's kind of the energy here. And it just feels like in this place that you are in, and whatever that you're bringing into this home, maybe it's a pet, right? And whatever that you're bringing into this home, it feels like it's going to bring you so much of peace, and you are going to be so connected to earth when you are in this space, or whatever that you have in this space. Maybe you're looking to bring a water feature into your house. You're putting a water feature in your garden perhaps. So it just feels like there's a lot of peace coming into it. Okay, the 26th of April will be a significant time for you, where all this will play, all this will play out, whatever that you are expecting here. And number 8 is also a significant time for you, and on the 8th is the eclipse. So the eclipse is the thing that will bring in this, usher in this new energy. It's like divine timing. Your seeds, the seeds that you planted, can finally grow. Okay, for a few of you, I feel like you need to do some prayer or something in your home. As you're coming out of this darkness, you want to cleanse your energy completely. So doing something beautiful for your home. Also, make sure that you are cleansing the foundation of your home. Some of you, if it's not foundation, it could be you could have maybe energies or leftover spirit energies, or there could be some foundation issues here. It could be water problems under, you might be having some water issues there. Okay, that's something I feel you may want to look into. If there's like water leaking or something under the house, if you suspect something, then get that checked and looked at immediately. For some of you, you might want to invest in security. So changing your lock, security cameras, putting, proper cameras, connecting it to your home. Okay. For others, maybe getting a camera for your car as well. Security not security cameras, but those, what do you call it? Black view cameras, the recording things for your car. Get that done as well. Okay. Now moving on. Transformation, of course. This is going to bring in major transformation, and it's interesting because this is number 8. You see that? It's number 8. It took me a while to actually notice that as well. It's number 8, and here we have got 26, 2 plus 6, 8. Okay, so number 8 is a significant number for you. 26, the date 26, and the 8th of April. Okay, I also feel like there's this chakras, sacral chakra energy here changing. So there can be a lot of sexy time and, you know, coming back into your creative power, creative energy. Some of you are going to be really tapping into kind of like feeling your body a lot more. I feel like a lot of you were in a freeze state before, so now that, you know, you're coming out of the freeze energy, you can finally be in your divine feminine, or be in that feminine flow, or to be in the energy where you're receiving love and support from the feminines around you. Okay, because I felt like that was all frozen. So there's this creative energy coming up where you feel like you're flowing. I feel this energy of softness and flowing and silk. Maybe some of you want to invest in silk bedding, or, you know, something like that. I know a lot of people don't agree with using silk and stuff, but it's like bamboo silk and things. So maybe using stuff like that is, you know, cruelty free. Okay, passage. So this just tells me that, you know, it's a rite of passage. You're moving into a brand new part on your life, a brand new phase in your life. Okay, it's kind of like, this always tells me, like, you know, getting pregnant, getting married, moving in with someone, getting into a relationship, moving into your house. Okay, moving into a new home, into your own home. These are all the energies of the passage. So you're moving through it beautifully, and you're coming into this beautiful energy. Okay, so it's like you're finally going to see the truth about the situation. You're understanding human behavior, you're understanding collective energy, you're understanding the universe's energy a lot more. And that's interesting. I just lost my voice, so also maybe drink a lot of water. Okay, look after your health, drink a lot of water. And also, because you're in this soft energy, I feel like you need to be by yourself and just ground and connect to earth. So try not to surround yourself too much with people. I feel like you will have a lot of opportunities where people are coming in saying, hey, let's go out, let's go do this, let's go do that. But you need to take a lot of time to just rest, because you are now stepping out of freeze. And if you step out of freeze and run on the treadmill straight away, you're going to burn out. Okay, so take your time, spend time with friends, spend time with loved ones. Also make sure you have time to spend on your own, where you can just be, where you're not talking, silence, just being grateful, gratitude. I feel like there's this beautiful energy of gratitude surrounding you, where you're just looking at the universe and saying thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I've got chills going through my body at the moment. It just feels so calm, so beautiful. You're starting to understand the truth of the situation. You are doing a lot of inner healing as well. You started to realize that this is not how the universe works. What you were conditioned to believe is not what the universe is going to support you if you have that mindset. For example, oh, money is evil. You know, if you grew up, oh, you know, rich people are evil, that's why they have a lot of money. If you grew up with that mindset, and then you realize that that is the mindset that has been holding you back, you realize that no, money is available to everyone. You know, you don't have to be evil to have money. You know, things like that. Poverty mindset and stuff. Or maybe it is, oh, men need to behave this way, women need to behave this way, or you need to prove your worth to men. And things like that. You are coming out of it. Okay, you're coming out of it. You move through this energy of anger and, you know, hatred and, you know, frustration. And now finally you've made peace with it. Okay, you're surrounded by good luck, good fortune. Right back of the deck here, we've got trust and truth again. Okay, trust and truth again. Two cards here talking about the truth. So this is, you know, definitely saying that the truth of a certain situation is going to come out here. You've got a raven spirit. So the ravens, the crows, will be your spirit guide this month. You might be seeing a lot of them, or they may be connecting to you a lot more, talking to you, sending you messages. Pay attention to when they come and what they're telling you. But there's something here. The truth's going to come out about something. I feel like you just got to trust the universe, and you have been trusting the universe, and something happened. Okay, something happened that broke you. Okay, and it's like no one saw your pain, no one sees what you have been going through. And now the truth is finally going to come out, and it's going to come out big, and everyone's going to know what happened. and it just feels like you are going to finally have that peace because the truth has finally come out. This is the validation you have been waiting for, and it's finally coming. Okay, I know we say we don't need to have validation for other people, but it does help. Right? It does help. So that's what I'm seeing here. Okay, now moving on, let's look at the blessings. Okay, let's get 2 blessings. I mean, we already started with like a lot of blessings here, but let's get 2 blessings coming to you this month. Fresh start, of course. Okay, a blessing for a fresh start. That is beautiful. And blessing from your ancestors. So I feel like someone did you wrong and your ancestors have not been happy about it. This could be a family member, okay? Or someone that you were connected to, an ex or an ex-spouse, an ex-lover, whatever. Okay, for some it's a mother. Okay, so it's like your ancestors are not happy with this situation, so they have, you know, stepped in to assist with bringing the truth out here, to protect you, to help you move into this new energy. I feel a lot of love coming in. This is someone who has passed on and they have this strong connection to you, and I feel a lot of love when I tap in. They're just looking out for you, and they're saying that we've got to set this straight. You know, this person here, group 1, is doing all they can to, you know, clear the ancestral karma. They're doing all they can to change the energy, and then we have these people coming in and trying to ruin it, so they're stepping in here. Okay, whatever that's happening here, it's happening to bring you that amazing joy and new beginnings. Like, it is a new beginning for you, but it's like this is like foundation. Okay, and next year is a number 9 year, so next year is where you are able to trust the universe again, trust everyone, because everything's flowing so beautifully once again. Okay, and then here we have the challenge, prosperity. So you might have some money issues here, or financial issues, because again, I feel like you're investing in your house, you're investing in yourself, you're buying things. Like if you have a new baby, you're baby proofing the house, you're buying the baby crib, baby clothes and things like that. If you're moving into a new home, you're buying furniture, new stuff, right? Or if you're just, you know, buying cameras, security cameras, you're spending. So there's an investment that you're doing, so money is going to be a little bit tight, but I see you making it again. Okay, and a blessing for unity where there was once division. You know how I said that how that there was the soul union coming in. Okay, however, I feel like for some this is not going to happen, or it might be a little bit difficult to happen. Okay, because it's like unity where there was once division. It's a bit of a challenge for this to come in. Okay, because the truth of something's coming out. So yeah, I feel like this is coming up as a challenge for you to allow this person to stay, or to allow that person back into your life, or to allow this to happen, because you are like, no more. Okay, you're setting boundaries for yourself. Okay, now let's get a few more messages. Because you've got such beautiful feminine energy, I just want to ask the goddesses if they have a message for you. Checking in with the goddesses. I hope it's like in the center. I realized that all my videos, my cards are like to this end or that end, or it's too high or it's too low, and then it annoys me when I watch it, when I'm editing. And I'm like, it's not in the middle. Why is it not in the middle? I thought it was in the middle, but let me try. I think this should be in the middle now. Okay. Okay, so message from the goddesses. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrow, infinite supply. So don't worry about, you know, spending and investing in things. If whatever that you invest will come back to you times 3. Okay, you also have people helping you. Cycle and rhythms, honor the cycles of your body, energy levels and emotions. To me, this talks about like I mentioned earlier, it is your sacral chakra healing. So there is a change happening. Some of you, maybe if you're young, you are about to get your periods. For some, you're getting menopause. For some, you're reaching a different stage in your life. Okay, maybe moving past the midlife crisis here. So there is something changing, and there's a new, but more than that, this feels like new energy coming in, new life where you feel happy to be creative and to flow again. Because for a long time, I just feel like you're so frozen. And now you're finally melted and you're flowing. Okay, so it's like your chakras as well. I feel like it was all like frozen and trying to move, and it was blocked, and now it's just this beautiful flow of energy flowing through your chakras. And here we have Mary Magdalene, unconditional love. Live for yourself and others in every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. Okay, now let's see. Let's look at what you might be healing. This what you might be healing. Look at that, feminine. As soon as I cut the deck in half. Your focus and healing. Let me put the volume up a little bit. Okay. Invocation. So mantras, chanting, those things will really help. So look up a mantra that you really like. Look up like a goddess mantra that you can chant or sing. That will bring a lot of healing. Healing where you feel disconnected from your body. You're coming back into that. Okay. Injustice as well. That's what caused you to disconnect from your body and disconnect from the people around you, from community, from the universe as well. For some of you, you've been really mad at the universe. Okay, you've been in darkness, you've been in that. It's like you went into anger because you felt like justice was not served in the right time, in a timely manner. And now it's finally gonna come out. Okay, divine timing. It's all happening now. So finally you are like, okay, right, it's it's happening. Okay, suffocated. This is you. Okay, that's how you've been feeling in the current situation that you are in. Things are not moving, right? And then you've been projecting that into the universe, unfortunately, and then things have not been moving, properly for you, because that's what you're putting out. But here we have transformation, so that's what you're working on. Okay, you're moving past the disappointment, you're moving past self-sabotage, you're moving past the betrayal, the sabotage that happened to you. You're healing your root chakra. You are removing stuck energy, negative energy. You're reconnecting with your community. You are going to have your tribe back with you again, because it just feels like you were disconnected from your tribe for about 2 years and you're coming back into it. Okay, feels really beautiful. Now, do we have any other messages for April for group 1? Let's see. Let's look at your love life. Okay, whatever that starts now, I'm hearing, take it slow, don't rush into anything, because this feels like it needs time to cook, kind of like a baby. You need 9 months, right? You're not going to get pregnant and have a baby tomorrow, right? So it takes time. So whatever that you're doing, whether it is a new business, a house, you are trying to regain your reputation, you are trying to start a new relationship, it's step-by-step process. Okay, like I said, don't push yourself. You might have a lot of invitations, let's do this, let's do that, and with finance you're like, oh, I've got to spend because I want to do this and do that. So have boundaries and balance with whatever that you're doing. We have, this could be the one. Okay, this could be the one. So you might meet someone, or you've recently met someone, and this could be the one. They're telling you to be optimistic about your love life. Okay, if you change your mindset, because right now it's projection of betrayal. Once this is healed, right, and justice is served, the truth comes out, it's like you can move in this new energy. You can have heart-to-heart conversations with loved ones around you. You will have a tribe again. Okay, this person, I feel like your tribe will be very different from you. Either they are from a different country, different religion, different belief system. Okay, but you will click. All right, but you will click. That's what I see here. It's like you're stepping out of your usual. So stepping out of your comfort zone, stepping out of what you know. Okay, and you're stepping into new energy of you're moving into the unknown. Right, that's kind of what it is here. Now, there is some karma for everyone this month. So let's look at the past life energies. Wisdom, so that's good, right? Wisdom, health, knighthood, love life. So this is the focus you are trying to work through. You have done this, so you might have had health issues in a past life. You've always had to fight for others. You were always in the masculine fight, protection and things like that. And of course, love life, always a lot of interruptions here. Perhaps your lover had to go to war, perhaps your lover was sick, right? These are all the things that you are going to be overcoming, so that you can welcome beautiful energy around this. Your health and your love life can improve, right? Where you can have protection around you as well, where you have like kind of like a bodyguard overseeing you kind of energy, and the wisdom as well, because you are learning. The first thing that I felt was you're tapping into new energy of new consciousness, where you realize certain things, where you realize what is right, what is wrong. Because maybe for me, I grew up in a conditioning that women need to do this, you need to do that, and so I grew up with that mindset. And then you grow up and you realize that men and women think differently, and why certain things happen to me, because of the way that I was needing to constantly prove my worth without letting anyone else prove their worth to me. So that's the wisdom that I gained, and I realized, wow, I thought I knew my worth, but I was still constantly trying to prove myself to everyone, so things like that to the men in my life. So this is like a wisdom that you have as well. For some of you, you have been working on healing your mind, your body, your soul. You have learned what works for your health. You're learning about medicines, okay, how to heal yourself, for some you have learned how to create a spiritual protection around you, how to connect to your spirit guides to protect you. For others, you're learning how to improve your love life, how to be in your love life, okay, how to know your worth and how to have a happy relationship. Okay, now with your soul purpose, besides creativity that's coming back so beautifully into your life, what else do we have? Crystals, your frequency shifting. You're working with crystals, you're working with people from all different parts of life. So you might be looking to hold classes or giving personal sessions or seminars about something, about maybe, medicines, frequency, herbs, food, because this tells me that you're working with everyone. Like, for example, tarot only works with people who are open to, this part of spirituality. Tell someone who is very religious, they'll say that, oh my gosh, tarot is evil, right? So whatever that you're doing, you're working with everyone. You're very open here. Okay, teaching, you inspire young people to learn, and building here. Okay, so these are the things that you're going to be focused on. Back of the deck, we've got the Doctor here. Okay, so literally looking into medicines and what works. And once you know what works, you're going to be teaching other people. You're going to have a platform, you're going to build a following, and you're going to teach people how to heal. Okay, you are on the right path. Okay, group 1, trust that. Okay, focus on your body. Do a lot of workouts, yoga, somatic exercises, and keep doing what you're doing. You are on the right path. Okay, just make sure that you are clearing your energy and protect your space, protect your home. Again, security, cameras and things like that, it's all very important. Okay, now I'm going to stop here, group 1. I hope this helps you this month. It feels pretty good, very beautiful, a lot of changes, and it just feels peaceful inside, and that's what matters the most. You can have everything in the world, but if you don't have inner peace, then you have nothing. I always say that, when I wish someone love, I always say I wish you love and inner peace, rather than just love and abundance and prosperity. Yeah, all that is good, but if you have all that but no inner peace, then you have nothing. Okay, thank you for watching, group 1. Your energy is just so beautiful. I feel like I want to keep going because I don't want to snap out of this energy. It's so beautiful. Okay, so anyway, if you enjoy readings like this, do subscribe to my Patreon channel. I post readings there quite often, more often than YouTube. I'm also gonna start something where I let you choose a topic to read, and somewhere next year not next year, towards the end of the year, I'm looking to go live as well for Patreon members and things like that in this chat. Those are all just plans at the moment, but yeah, I do post a lot of readings on a Patreon, so do sign up to Patreon if you enjoy readings, or leave a comment on this video, share this video with your friends, help me reach more people, so that I can dedicate more time and energy to YouTube. Again, thank you for watching. I love you all. Bye. Hi group 2, welcome group 2. Let's look at your cards. Let's see what you can expect this month. Okay, such a opposite energy to group 1. Group 1 was very feminine. Your energy group 2 is very masculine. Okay, so something very masculine here. One of the things I'm hearing is this song, and it's like work, 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 work. I have no idea who sang that song, because the only image that comes to my mind when I hear that song was this video of this girl going skiing, and she's being chased by a bear, and she doesn't know that a bear is chasing her. Anyway, eventually they said that the video was edited, but in that video she is skiing down the mountain and she's singing work, 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 okay, and the bear is chasing her. I know that is a famous song, but it's not the original video clip that's coming to me. It's like that video of her being chased by a bear and she's just chill. Work, 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 work. 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 Baby, I work, 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 work. So perhaps the vibes I'm getting is that that there's work that needs to be done. You're doing what you're passionate about, but you don't realize that there is danger lurking in the corner, right? So there is something there, or someone who doesn't want you to be successful. But at the same time, this video was actually edited. Apparently this wasn't real. Someone edited the bear into the video. So it can be that someone might manipulate something that you put out there, edit something to make it seem like you are bad, or to make it seem like you're in trouble or something. So there's some sort of deception energy surrounding you this month, okay? But it can also simply mean that you are just out there doing what you need to do, doing whatever needs to do. And it's like the same time there's like all these other things happening. You've made peace with what you want to do, but there's all this, you don't realize that there's all these other things happening around you, and you're just like, okay, whatever, there's a bear chasing me, but whatever. I'm just gonna relax and go with the flow, because honestly, what else am I gonna do except keep going the way that I'm going? I can't stop and fight the bear, can I? Right? So I'm just gonna keep going the way that I'm going. I'm just gonna keep flowing and trust in the universe. So that's kind of the energy. So just keep going, okay? Okay, so a few things just to cut things short before I even pull the cards. It's like it's so clear there is something to do with a divine masculine. Okay, some of you, some issues with father, or healing the issues with your father, or healing the issues with your significant other. Okay, you might also be having issues with your significant other if your significant other is more masculine, right? Or you have pushed them to be more masculine if they're meant to be feminine, all right? Or simply your divine masculine partner, okay? there's gonna be some, like some issues there, trying to work things out. Okay, for others it is this person traveling long distance to come to you, or someone from afar is coming to you, or you are going to be traveling with them else somewhere. Because okay, so there is something to do with father, something to do with a masculine partner, something to do with your work, okay, your job, your work, and your health, and travel, long distance travel. Okay, so those are the main things that I've picked up. So I guess I can stop the reading now. Okay, we're done. Let's see, what do we need to know for group 2? Healing, a lot of healing. So again, I feel like there's so many different energies coming in here at one go. It's like you might be having issues on the right side of your body because you're healing some masculine energies. Some of you are, like I said, you're traveling for healing. Some are traveling, maybe your father is unwell, you're traveling to see your father. There is healing, mental healing as well. Okay, I'm hearing to just get organized and try to get out of your head. Okay, there's a lot of stress here, but just know that whatever's happening now, it's like, you're stepping out of old structures, you're stepping out of like things that was put on you by a masculine figure. If a masculine figure kind of broke your spirits, that's what it feels like you were someone who used to fly high. You could have been so very, very successful. You could have reached that top levels, like at a young age, but somehow this masculine figure broke your spirits, and so it just took your energy away from you. So it's always been a little bit struggle. I'm so sorry, but this feels like you are a bird with a broken wing, and that's what it feels like. So you've got to make adjustments in order to fly, to get back there, and that's what you're doing this month. Okay, my heart hurts. I just stepped in and I felt so much of pain, and I need to not cry. Okay, let me control myself. But that just felt really sad. Some of you might be having issues here. Okay, again, health issues, bones, skeletal joints, or something more inside, like autoimmune, or thyroids, allergies, fibromyalgia, things like that. Okay, but I feel like you're overcoming all of this. You're finding a way to explore a different side of yourself. Some of you are looking to do something about this. I talk about your healing journey, or publish about your healing journey, or publish something here, your written words. Maybe you're going to receive a letter from someone, from a masculine. Maybe this person's going to write, or maybe it's the will, maybe it's their last words to you. You're going to get some written communication that will bring healing to you. Okay, good luck. So of course that's what we like here. Okay, retreat. You're coming out of this bubble. You're coming out of a stagnant energy. You're coming out of that. This feels like you've been coming out of this energy since March. Yeah, since March you've been coming out of this energy. Finally, you're no longer hiding kind of energy. New beginning. Okay, we have new beginning here. Life purpose. So something's changing. You might be feeling called to do something else, to go somewhere else, to try something new. And it's like maybe you're doing something here, right? And whatever that you're doing now, or whatever ideas you get called to, write it down. Okay, because this is your purpose. Your purpose is you will leave behind your legacy. Okay, you're leaving behind your legacy, or someone's leaving behind their legacy to you, which then enables you to do something else in your life, and truly live your purpose. Okay, have patience. And I feel like I can hear you say it. That's all I've ever been doing. I've just had patience my whole life. But we have got love, sanctuary. So your home, the people in your home, the number of people in your home is changing. Okay, or you are going to live with other people. Maybe you're traveling to a retreat somewhere, or maybe you're traveling back to your home country. If you have moved away, maybe you're studying overseas and you're traveling back, right? Or you're going somewhere where you're staying in a hotel with other people. Maybe you're going and doing Ayurveda or Ayurvedic. I don't know why that came up, but that's what I'm seeing here. Okay. However, I feel like things will be really well with a significant other. Like any issues that comes up, I feel you're able to overcome that. You are able to heal that. You're able to face parts of yourself that you shut off as well. You're able to get rid of the shame. You're letting go of the shame that was put on you. It's like shame, shame, shame. But I feel like you're surrounded by a lot of good luck. Like Jupiter's energy, this Jupiter's energy, there's Leo's energy coming in as well. It's like with Leo, I always see it as, limelight or time to shine, time to be seen, feel the sunlight, feel happiness, the sun card, right? Like happy family, that kind of thing. And then I feel like there is just blessings, good luck, placed upon you, and because you're allowing your mind to change, you're letting go of of all the anger and the grief, there is a new beginning coming into you. They're telling you to let go of your fears as well. Okay, grief, look at that. Letting go of this grief. Some of you are going to be grieving a loss of something as well, a loss of maybe a part of yourself, like a childhood. Or some of you might be, if your father is old, then you might be grieving if your father is moving away from where you are, or maybe he's ready to cross over. Okay, so there's this energy here. Some of you just grieving your childhood memories that you had with a significant male in your life. Maybe you don't have that anymore, and you're just grieving that part of you that used to have that. Okay, have compassion for yourself. Okay. And of course, this is you moving into more stable energy. So I feel like when it comes to work and things like that, you're going to do really well. You're going to do really well. There's an energy of you being in the center stage of even get like a video going viral, or your books selling out, where people know and hear about you. Okay, at the back of the deck, we've got miracles. So you can expect miracles this month. Maybe you published a book 4 years ago. It never really did well. And all of a sudden, it gets picked up by someone famous. And then they talk about it. And you get up one morning and you have sold, 5,000 copies overnight. That's the miracle that I'm seeing. It's something that you have, you've been thinking about. And you didn't think it's going to happen anymore, and you just kind of went on with it like, yeah, it's not going to happen, and all of a sudden it just comes. Maybe you've been expecting something from someone and you think, oh, it's not going to happen, oh, whatever, and you've just been like moving on and just, feeling like you've been feeling sad that it didn't happen for you. You wanted something to happen, it didn't happen, and then boom, it just happens overnight. This is overnight miracles, fame, success, joy. Okay, so that's what you can expect in April. Now let's move on. Let's see what else you can expect. Inner child healing. I feel like while there are successes and there is success and good things coming to you, but I feel like there's a lot of healing, there's a lot of anger coming up. Something might not work in your way, or someone might not be, willing to do the work. It's like you're doing the work to heal, to change, to become better, to make things work, to fix things, but it's like the other person is not committed to doing the same. Okay, so I feel like this can bring up a lot of anger as well. You might be feeling really frustrated, really angry, and then maybe you might be looking into medications that can also bring up a lot of buried energy inside of you, and there's like hormonal changes and things like that, and all of a sudden it's like you don't know how to feel. There's this and then there's that, and then for some of you, maybe you get this sudden fame, but that also comes with people attacking you. Like being online, if you have just 300 views, 300 comments, you might get just one negative comment there, but then if you have like a few million views, you're gonna have a bunch of trolls and a bunch of nasty people saying nasty things, and that can affect you as well, can make you feel really angry, feeling upset. So there is that kind of energy surrounding you as well. Okay, so inner child healing, some of you, it is healing your relationship with your own child as well. Okay, if you have a male child, this is what you've been feeling powerless, the powerlessness. So there's something that you've been trying to make work, but it's like you can't, because it's just not working out here. It's not in your hands. It's like if you've been trying to build say a presence, a social media presence, or build your business. It's just it's up to the algorithm if someone picks it up, or your luck. So this is what you've been feeling before. It's like no matter what you did, it just wasn't moving, right? And then you've been feeling a lot of disappointment, feeling disappointed. Maybe the protectors, the ones who were meant to protect you, did not protect you, so you feel disappointed with that. Right now, it's like the masculines around you were very greedy, manipulative people. That's the energy that I'm picking up here. So you are moving away from that. You're moving away from chasing. You're moving away from trying to manipulate the energy, and just realizing that once you flow and once you tap into the right frequency, everything comes to you easily. You don't have to go and manipulate things or people or energy to get what you want. There's a lot of anger, a lot of hate coming up. Okay, so maybe this makes sense, especially during the first week of first 2 weeks in April. We've got Mercury in retrograde, and there's a lot of like old wounds and things coming up. So there can be a lot of anger or hate coming up during that time. Someone may upset you, an ex may upset you, a significant other may upset you, so there's a lot of this. I felt like a lot of anger coming up, but it's just you trying to get rid of it. It's like what is buried deep inside is just coming out now. Okay, greed has come up here again. So chasing, and this is the masculine energy. It's always chasing more. It's like finally you're gonna learn to just be okay with where you are, and then things can grow. Okay, powerless as well. It feels like you're trying to do something, but then if you do this, you lose this. So you sacrifice one thing for this, and then it becomes hard. It's like, oh, I've got to dedicate this much time to create. For example, I have to create my videos, but then friends are like, hey, let's go out, and then you can't, because you're like, this is the only time I can to do my videos. So you sacrifice your friends to go out and have fun, and you sacrifice that to do your videos. So then your friends, you lose your friends, right? That's just a very basic example. So this is what it feels like. You feel powerless, and then you just feel really upset and disappointed. For some of you, it is again with a significant other, or with a father, or with a child, where you just feel like it's like I can't, I have to give up everything to make them happy, or I have to do everything just so that they stay. And I feel that frustration inside as I'm explaining it as well. I feel frustrated, compared to the beginning of the reading when I tapped into this. Felt like so I feel like you do need to get a bit more physically active. Go and work out, join the gym, weights, training. Those things can be quite helpful. Okay, I feel like you need to get that energy out here. Try to balance your body in that way, because I truly feel you feel like you can't win. That's what you're feeling here. But again, okay, everything works out in the end. You've got miracles. You've got nothing to worry about. You've got miracles. You've got good luck, and you've got stability. Things are going to work out. But it can come with a lot of inner pain, frustration, feeling powerless. It's like, I don't know what to do, feeling a bit confused here. I can't make everyone happy, and things like that. But all that will change by the end of the month. Okay, things will change. Now let's get some advice, some messages here. We have objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you, seeing the humor in a situation, a contented and rewarding family life, Your emotional and material needs are met. Trustworthy relationships. Things are looking up. The end of a difficult situation, taking a trip. This trip came up so strongly. I kept feeling that over and over again. So a long distance trip or going outside your ordinary. It's just like you're traveling to a different place or doing something that you don't usually do. Okay, now looking into past lives, what's coming up for you? Because there is karmic energy, so what's coming up for you? Asia, so you might be looking to travel to some part or in Asia, or traveling to visit an Asian, one of the Asian temples in your country. Maybe you're going to like a Buddhist temple in your country or a Hindu temple in your country, right? Maybe you're going to a mosque, because I do see like geometry symbols and things like that. So maybe you're visiting that's got Islamic architecture, a place like that. Here in Turkey as well. So these are places that you might be looking to travel to. You're learning to have trust and faith in your guides, in your team on the other side, your light team. Okay, you're healing karmic relationships. Wars and battles. So this is truly very masculine energy. You're healing, any karmic energy that you have with people who have either gone to war and battles, or your relationships have always felt like, a war and it's always battles, or it's always influenced by war and battle. It's like, oh, my dad has to go to war as a child. You see your father go and never come back, or come back wounded, or you get married, now your partner goes, your significant other goes. That there is always this energy of separation, or you are trapped, powerless. If you are stuck in a war, you are feeling powerless, because it's like people are fighting, everyone's fighting around you. You are just stuck there. You're in the wrong place at the wrong time, that kind of energy, So it kind of feels that way, and you're coming out of that. You're healing this. Okay, you're healing this. I feel it starts in April. Give it 6 months. Okay, 6 months from April, you're out of this energy completely. Okay. A lot of changes, good energy, things like that are coming. Now, looking at, I feel very restless in my heart. So you might be feeling a little bit restless, but you'll be okay. It's like a very short period of restlessness, and then things change very quickly. Okay. Now, your soul purpose here. This is the main thing that you have come to learn in this lifetime, is to trust and have faith. To trust. It's all about destiny, faith, karma, higher learning, your higher mind uniting with something greater than yourself. It's about, pilgrimage and exploring. You might be going on a pilgrimage trip as well. So this lifetime, all you're here to do is to learn to trust again, to flow, okay, to flow, to embrace being seen. So like an artist, it feels like entertainment, being seen. Also to move past, to trust that you can reach the position that you want to be in without any higher authority or authoritative figures offering you things in exchange for fame. Okay, or asking you to offer them something in exchange for fame. This may not make sense to everyone, but it just feel like something like a higher power says, oh, you be part of our cult, or you do this for us, or you do this for me, and I will give you that fame. And it's like they're telling you to trust that you don't have to be in that situation. I feel a lot of you in past lives as well. It's like maybe you have seen your mother go through something terrible. She's had to maybe offer herself to someone just so that she can pay for your family because your father had to go to war, that kind of energy. Or you had to just lay in bed with someone because your husband died at war, that kind of, like, this is past life, right? So it's like you're coming out and trusting that you don't have to be in that energy, and you can have trustworthy people coming in to support you without trying to take something from you. Okay, and this as well, reaching that level of being an artist, of fame, of maybe you're a singer, maybe you're an actor, maybe you are a social media star, or that's your dream to be a social media star. It's like these people will come and offer you stuff, and you know that you can reject them because you will get there on your own. You're learning to trust. Okay, creative expression. So that is something here. You're learning to flow. You're learning to be in the feminine as well. You're learning to heal the wounded masculine and to embrace the feminine energy. Okay, do we have any other messages for my group 2? Yes. Okay, let's look at this one here. Protection. You and your loved ones and your possession are safe and protected by heaven. Blessed change. A major life change brings you great blessings. You are being helped. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you even if you don't see it yet. Self-forgiveness. Let go of all guilt and remember that you are God's perfect child. Spend time alone meditating upon what you desire. Self-employment. You are a born entrepreneur and your business is surrounded by magical opportunities. Again, you know, don't fall for con men, and don't fall for all these cults, and don't fall for these promises of giving you that fame and success in return, you know, for you to give them something. I feel like if you trust those people, you would go into loss. You need to trust your guides, trust God, trust the universe, okay, and trust that you can move in this energy without them stepping in. Okay, you've got a treasure chest at the back of the deck and make a wish, so you're gonna get it. Okay, whatever that you want, you're gonna get. Also, I'm hearing be careful of the words that you say, what you speak. I feel like someone might call you, put you on speaker, you know, and then you might slip up and say something wrong, and that can get you in trouble. If you are putting things on social media and things like that, be careful of what you put, be careful of what you say, be very you know, go through your videos, ensure that you're not saying anything or recording something wrong. You know, sometimes when you're used to doing videos, you just talk, and certain things are not appropriate to be said, or it can trigger certain people. You know, sometimes you don't realize you don't mean something and then things come out in the wrong way. That is one of my biggest fears as well. You know, I always think that I mean well for everyone. I try to include everyone, try to be inclusive, but there is always something or someone who will say that you are not inclusive, or you're not this, you're not that. And I also have this fear that I might slip up and say something, and then it might be taken the wrong way, or I might really make a mistake and say something that's wrong, you know, and rather than having time to learn, I might get attacked, you know, and cancelled. And that's like a fear that I have as well, because now it's like, you know, no one's really given this opportunity to reflect and learn. It's more like, you're bad, let's bully you, cancel you, and ruin you, you know. So again, I'm getting the energy here, so be careful of what you put out there, okay? Be careful if you go out with your friends drinking and stuff. Make sure that, you know, you are level-headed all of April. You know, don't get drunk and then you're recorded and put out there. It feels like exposed. You're getting exposed for something, okay? And I feel like, you know, it's not like you're being exposed because you are a bad person. I don't see that group too. I feel like this is like a one-time thing. Maybe you are going through something and you're having a really terrible, really shitty day, and then it's been one shitty thing happening after the other, and then at the last point, you know, you break and someone records that moment, that one moment of weakness, okay? I mean, it's different if you are a terrible, nasty person, then, you know, fine, someone finally has the truth out there. You know, it's like your colors are seen. But this is like a moment of weakness, or something happens and you just feel really frustrated, and you know, you say something or you act out in a wrong way, and that is captured for life. So again, be careful with what you say, what you do, how you act in public. You know, try not to you know, get drunk and, you know, lose yourself in the process. So these are all the things that you want to work on, okay? Now to end, 2 blessings coming to you in April. A blessing for peace of mind. A blessing on a battle that cannot be avoided. That's interesting. So something needs to happen here. These emotions need to come out of you. Some things need to be said and some things need to be done. Okay? The 29th of April will be a significant date for you. And again, a blessing for the right words. Okay? This feels like it's a challenge that you've got to, you know, ensure that you are saying the right thing. So again, be careful of how you speak. Okay? And one here, challenge here is to forgive others and forgive yourself, to let go of that anger and just keep calm. This is not the time for you to rebel against any authoritative figure. This is not the time for you to fight. Just know that the restrictions and your sacrifices in keeping your mouth shut will be worth it. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. Group 2, thank you for watching. I hope this helps. I'll speak to you in the next video. Again, if you enjoy readings like this, please do subscribe to my Patreon. If not, leave a comment. I love reading all your comments. I may not be able to reply to all, but I love reading all of them. I appreciate every single comment, every single like. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you all. Bye. Hi Group 3, welcome. Group 3, let's look at your cards. Let's dive into your energy. Let's see what you need to know. Give me a second. Let me adjust the camera a little bit higher. There we go. Much better. Okay, so Group 3, I feel like there's a dark cloud over your head. There's a sense of heaviness, kind of like depression. And I feel like it is to do with your health. It could be to do with your hormones, very, hormonal changes is causing you to feel uneasy. So I don't think it is something that is there to stay. And I feel like whatever that you're experiencing or feeling, whether it's depression or anything else, it's something that you will know what to do to overcome. It's like you would realize that, oh, if I take this, then, I feel better. Or if I do this, I feel better. If I go for a swim, I feel better. If I get sunlight, or maybe if I eat this or drink this or stop having this, I feel better. So it's like you are able to take charge. Okay, so I feel like you're able to take charge to clear and, pick yourself up. And I don't think that's something that lasts for long. It's just maybe a short time. Now, you're also feeling that way because I feel pressure. There's some sort of pressure coming in. And what I'm seeing is, say, for example, this is a pipe. Okay, so you see it's bigger here and smaller here. So all your energy, that's moving through you, karma and all this karmic relationships, karmic energies, repetitive energies, right? It's been moving through you, right? But once it comes here, it's stuck because this bit here is smaller. Okay, so all the gunk here, it's stuck here. So there's a lot of pressure. Okay, and this is where you are at. You are right at the end. And it's just pressure now as everything tries to burst out of this little corner. Okay, it's been moving through this earlier. You were fine over here. Now that you are here at the end, so it can feel like it's a lot of pressure, and that's the energy that I'm feeling for you this month. Okay, but just know that it is a rough passage, but whatever you accomplish at this time is going to stay. It's going to be permanent, and it's going to be beautiful. You are creating new structures for yourself. You are creating new foundations for yourself. You are creating harmony, happiness. You're creating security, love. You're creating nurturing energy around you. You're stepping out of your past. You're moving into something new. It feels like you're moving into something beautiful. Your routine's going to change, that's for sure. You're going to have a new routine. And if you allow yourself to tap into this new energy, changing your routine, doing something different. And I think that's what I felt in the start. It's like, if you are someone who doesn't exercise, then you're going to start to exercise. If you're someone who punishes yourself through exercise, it's like some people overdo it. You over push yourself to a point. It's like you stress your body out because it's sometimes we have the extremes, right? If you're in between, great. If you're not, then you might want to work on that, right? It can be anything at all. You're changing a routine, how you eat, what you eat, when you eat, things like that. You're making changes there, little changes, and that really helps. Okay, and it's like baby steps. That's what I'm hearing as well. Okay, and anything that is not serving you now, you gotta let it go. Let go of, especially your fears, and draw your strength. Okay, keep an open mind. Let yourself, flow into a new foundation. Okay, you gotta be practical as well, because I feel like once you make all these changes, your health becomes better. When your health becomes better, your frequency rises. So when your vibration goes up, the vibration of your body shifts, you tend to enter into the vibration of finance. You will begin to attract money. You're going to attract money. I feel like April is going to be a good month when it comes to your finances. Okay, but there will be challenges. Okay, challenges here. Just hang in there. Okay, hang in there. Now let's see what we have here. Looking at your cards. I know this can feel heavy because the energy is heavy, but it's happening for your highest good. So, sometimes when you don't know, you think, why is everything not going right for me? Nothing's going right for me. Why are there blocks, obstacles in every section? Why is it I can't do anything? It's like stuck, feeling stuck. That's just, like I said, it's the end here. So now that you know that this is happening for a certain reason, right? Then you can have your peace of mind. You understand, okay, this is happening for this. This is happening for that. For example, I wanted something to happen much earlier. It hasn't been happening, and I've been really frustrated to a point I actually felt resentment. Okay, I felt a lot of resentment towards this thing because it wasn't happening for me. And, while it was difficult, when I finally understood, yes, of course, divine timing is one thing. And then I looked at when the eclipses happen, when the shift happens, when the shift happens for Aries people, when it happens for this, when it happens for that. When I started to look into the pattern, I'm like, whoa, okay, I get it. It has to happen at that time because this is when it all works out. If it happens before, it's not going to work out the way I want. So yes, it is difficult while waiting for this thing to come in, but but when you understand, it's easier to accept it. It's easier to accept this test. Okay, you are feeling like you are being tested. Okay, now looking at your cards. Lighten your load. Okay, so you might want to take it easy this month if you are, opening up your calendar and booking in work and, booking in all kinds of things. You may want to relax a little bit. If you're overdoing it, pushing, you're burning out, it's time for you to take a break. Because if you don't, and I feel like it's like the universe is kind of playing with you in a way. It's giving you opportunities and you are afraid that you're going to miss the opportunity. So you are taking it all, and you can't anymore. You are burning out. This feels like, Saturn return energy. It's like where the universe tests you and say, let's see, you can't carry anymore, but we're giving you more. Do you want to keep taking? And how much can you lift? In the end, you will collapse. So take a break. You're not going to lose anything. Anything that you lose at this time will come back to you in a better form, and the opportunities will return to you. Okay? So you really need to take a break here, lighten your load. You need to be at peace because there is so much going on. I feel there is so much happening and you're like, oh my gosh, there's this opportunity here and this and that, and you want to make the money and you want to do this. Honestly, it's like buying and selling and doing all these things. It just feels like you're not at peace. And honestly, when I tap into your energy, all I want to do, it's like I feel like I have okay, this is how I can explain the energy, right? Like I've been crying, and once I'm done crying, it's that after cry where you feel like you have just let go of everything and you feel like, oh, I'm tired, and now all I want to do is just lie in the sun, lie in nature, or maybe, lie in the pool, go for a swim. It's coming out of war, that feeling of stepping out of war, stepping out of that battle. Okay, by the end of April, that's how you're going to feel. So it's like coming out of that war energy, and, and this war can be with anything. It can be lighten your load. It could be you carrying everyone's grief with you. Some of you are carrying so much of grief inside. You are struggling with this. Some of you are carrying so much of anger towards other people, and it's all coming out now. So I feel early April, it's like your emotions all are going to be all over the place, feeling very emotional. And I think that's why I picked up on like hormonal energy, very PMS energy here. So go lie down and just look at the sky, lie in the sun. You need sunlight, okay? Lie in the sun, go to the beach, just by yourself. You need to have this energy of just being by yourself, quiet, and not constantly doing. I feel like also I'm hearing that you go to certain places only if this person goes. For some of you, maybe you only go to the park if your kids are, if you're taking your kids there. You only go to the beach if you're going with this person. You only go to that bar if you're going with this person. So I'm hearing that you can go without the other people. You're allowed to go to these places without other people. So go do it. If you want to go and somewhere, wherever, right? Just go. You can go by yourself. Like I have this thing where I used to feel this way before. If I go to the beach, I want to take my son because he loves going to the beach, and the beach is opposite my house. Okay, so it's like I want to take him every time I go. I think, oh, but he's not here. Maybe I'll go tomorrow because he's here and he'll have so much fun. But you know what? I'm allowed to go today, and I'm allowed to go tomorrow with him again, right? So there's something here where they're telling you that you can. Okay, manifestation. You are in the energy to create magic. So if you work on like manifestation rituals, working with magic, things like that, you can achieve everything that you want. And everything that's coming to you right now is a manifestation of your childhood dreams. So some of these dreams you have forgotten, but your energy hasn't forgotten because you planted these years ago. Okay, one of the things you planted when you were 3 years old, another thing you planted when you were 13 years old. Okay, and for some of you, 33 years old. So there's something that happened in those ages, like something significant here, and now the universe is finally manifesting it. And this is something you want inside, but you have forgotten. Okay. Animals. So you might be contacted. I feel like this is you being contacted by a spirit animal or a pet that passed away. Renewal here, so new energy, renewing your energy, and you're just coming to a place where you are done with the drama, you're done with all the like you're out of the battlefield. So you don't want to go and imagine coming out of war and then you want to sit down and see people fighting. You're done with that. It's like too much battle, war, politics, there's office politics, and that kind of inner politics, and there's something about what's that word, nepotism. I'm getting all these words. So for you it's like hear no evil, see no evil, say no evil, speak no evil, right? That's kind of the energy that you put yourself in. But you yourself are transforming into something, into a brand new energy, into a new person. Okay, back of the deck, this just jumped out, so I'm going to show it to you. We have happiness. Okay, happiness. So I think the animals will be will be significant to you. You will be getting a lot of messages through animals, and I feel it's not really animals that you see on the street. I feel it's more of like videos and things that you'll be seeing. Okay, all of a sudden you watch this really weird video of a bird, or you watch a video of this or that. It's like animal videos, and there will be messages attached to that. So when you see that animal videos pop up, and it catches your eye, you know that there is a message there for you. Okay, maybe not in the video, maybe it's a message written above the video, below the video, in the comments, or whatever that you were thinking of in that moment. Okay, this is about justice here, balancing energies, and completing karmic contracts, balancing karma. Okay, they're telling you that you have the willpower to keep going. All right, so don't give up. This is just a temporary setback. Okay, and anything you accomplish now will be permanent, so keep going. I know it can feel hard, but don't give up. Okay, if you need to take a break, do it. You do need to take a break. Again, lighten your load, but know that this is happening for a higher purpose. Okay, with beauty here, this is something that you're going to feel again. The beauty of life, working on yourself. There's something about your voice, singing, music, being seen, transforming. And it's like once you take a break, your energy changes, and you feel better as well, and you look better because you're allowing yourself to take a break. As I'm reading your energy, I feel like I just want to close my eyes and sleep. I want to sleep on a hammock in the sun, feel the cool breeze on my skin, and just dream, and just let myself just dream. That's what I feel for you. I don't know why this is saying that someone here is doing like beauty spells. So I don't really have comments about that, but it's here, and it's like you're doing beauty spells and things like that. As long as you are doing something safe and not, hurting anyone, I guess it's fine. Okay. Beauty again, beauty. So it's come up here twice. So you do need to, I think you are going to be focused on yourself. Maybe looking at embracing the feminine within you, the divine feminine energy. Maybe you're stepping out of the angry goddess, and you are now flowing with the gentle feminine goddess. Like you had to go through the phases. Okay, and that's what you're doing. You're also now taking back your power, and I feel like you are embracing your feminine sexual power. And somehow that was taken away from you, and you are now coming back into this energy. And I feel like you feel good about it, so that's wonderful. Okay, I don't know why I'm seeing something about a mirror spell or a mirror thing. Just be careful when you're doing things with mirrors. Mirrors are all portals, so you don't want to simply open up portals in your home. So that's the only thing I would tell you. Don't do mirror spells. Like honestly, I'm scrolling through TikTok, and the amount of people that I see teaching spells, randomly telling people do this and do that, and it's such a dangerous thing for people to be tapping into when you don't understand energy. You are randomly doing spells and opening up portals into your home, into your body, in your energy. You don't want to do that, okay? You don't want to invite other spirits to come in. You want to call in your higher self always. And you can do like, yes, beauty rituals or, beauty manifestation without outside sources. You don't want to call spirits and stuff to help you here. The only thing that you're going to do is to work with you're going to manipulate the vibration of your cells to shift to become what you want. But you're not going to invite spirits and things like that as you're doing the manifestation or rituals or magic to come into your life, okay? But this is you embracing the feminine energy. I see flowy clothes, very, very light, very airy. That's the energy that you are, tapping into. Power, we have the dragon here. So a lot of protection. You know what you're doing. You're using your sexual powers here, okay? Gratitude, feeling happy here. Gratitude for everything in life. And closure. So there is an end of something, and you will be healing, okay? But as you heal through this, the universe is going to give you more than you need. You will be looked after. It's like the universe is helping you, saying, okay, you passed the test, we are going to now reward you. So now as you heal, we will look after you. Don't worry about it, okay? It's time for you to I feel like there's something about like a Kundalini energy as well, like the Kundalini energy rising. I look at this and it's like the energy is just rising. So practice that, okay? Do a chakra healing as well. There are a lot of online videos that you can watch to do a chakra healing. I think that is important, okay? That it's important for you to do that. Now, what else do we have? I feel a bit lost with your group, but let's see. Let's look at the blessings coming to you, okay? The blessings coming to you this month. We have a blessing to find your way. And a blessing on your family. That's beautiful. Okay. I did feel like there was something to do with children. So I think spending time with your children and all those things will also be beneficial to you, okay? If you have kids, of course. If not, maybe spending time with your pets because you did get animals, or maybe you're looking to adopt a pet, or for someone here, a pet that crossed over wants to come back. So you might be in touch now, kind of like getting ready for that soul to incarnate again so that, you can then reconnect to the pet, okay? Now the challenges that you may face, challenges here on a journey, and for good men and fathers. So there are two things here happening. There's some travel happening here. So you might be going on a trip somewhere, and then there could be delays, okay? So, that's the challenges there. Flight cancellations, delays. And this feels like you need to travel long distance, and then it's difficult. And I feel the difficulty here is caused by men in your life or the divine masculine around you. It's like this is the issue you will have here. And I think this is also a thing of you moving from the dark feminine into the light feminine. So you are having issues to still trust men and those things. So that's going to come as a challenge here. You still feel a lot of anger because you feel like, kind of like, I don't know, they're showing me the Barbie movie where you feel hurt about what men have done, manipulation. Look at that. Okay, so this is how you feel. Men have manipulated the world. So there is some, inner anger directed towards the divine masculine, and again, not all divine masculines are toxic. They are the toxic masculine energies, a lot of them around, but so many have healed. So many of them are stepping up. They're stepping up to become the protectors again, to become the providers again. They're stepping up into their roles. How it happened. It started with women being goddesses, and men were always trying to show off their ego, that who could look after the goddesses the best. And they were always in that competition. Oh, we do more for our goddesses. We are protecting our goddesses. And the goddesses, always were like, all right, okay, we allow it. But that whole protection became obsession. And the obsession came to a point, it's like now we need to control them, because if not, we will look bad. We will look like we're not looking after the goddesses. So now the goddesses are not allowed to go out because it's not safe, because someone else might attack, and then we get blamed for not looking after the divine feminine. And then that's how it got, it got carried on. So from protection became control. From control became suppression. And because when the women decided to fight back, it was, let's step on you even more, because now you are speaking up. You're not, putting up with our nonsense anymore. So let's step on you. And that's the energy that's been passed on, feminine energies. That's what's been passed on, the suppression. So you are someone who wants to break free of it. You are one of the ones who was in the beginning. You were part of the beginning, the feminine goddesses. When you came in as goddesses, before you came in as the divine feminine women, you came in as goddesses. So you were part of the goddesses, and you saw the beginning of how it happened. And you feel angry about that. Deep down in your heart, you feel angry. So it doesn't matter if you are masculine or feminine in this life, but there is some sort of anger that you feel towards what happened. There's this injustice that happened back then. Okay, and you are there still. This is like a journey, and you're here to change it and break it. Okay, so bit of collective past life energetic history there for you. I was surprised when I was shown that as well. I was like, wow, because I always wondered, how did the world end up being like this? How did it become a man's world when it is the women who have the power to give life? How did the goddesses become below, and then that's what I was shown. So anyway, here we go. We have dysregulation in your system, feeling really weird. It's like at one moment you want to cry, one moment you're happy, one moment you are sad, one moment you're angry. Okay, that's again all the energies coming out. Projection, so you might be feeling upset, you might be projecting it out to other people. Okay, subconscious projection here, and look at that, this is because of compliance. So perhaps you even grew up, having that energy of suppression from the divine masculines. And then, maybe in this life you grew up where you were controlled as well by a male. So maybe the father controlled you, father figure. Maybe it's the father of your kids. Maybe it's your masculine partner. So you were always forced, or it's so weird for me to use this word, but it's like beaten to submission. That's such a horrible thing for me to say, but it's like beaten into submission. So whether it was physically or it was mentally, that's what happened to you. And you are in this energy, and you're fighting to come out of that. So you are, it's like you are in a war with yourself. You don't want to be this anymore, and you're coming out of it. And part of it feels like, again, they're showing me the Barbie movie, that point where she just gives up and she just lies down and she's like, that's it. I'm just going to lie down here and I'm not going to move from here. So it kind of feels like you are in that point. But if you look at that movie, she gets up in the end and things changed, right? So you're coming back to that energy. Okay, look at that betrayal. You feel betrayed. Instead of being looked after, you feel betrayed by the masculine, and you also feel betrayed by maybe the feminines didn't step up for you. Maybe the feminines backstabbed each other or backstabbed you, for a masculine. Or maybe you feel like a mother didn't step up to protect you from a certain masculine. There's something there, but part of it also feels like you feel like your feminine energy was taken away from you. Okay, so this is the month of transformation. All right, you're no longer going to sabotage yourself. I know this feels more of like an inner energy thing, but I feel that it's important for you to understand why you're feeling the way that you're feeling all of April. Okay, now let's look at the past life energy. I think we've gone like literally way back in the beginning, like right in the beginning, but let's see. The trees, of course, the trees, when I see the trees, it's you're going back to the beginning of time, right? Where you were a goddess, being looked after by the divine masculine, okay? But this is also talking about you connecting to nature, healing with the trees, you know, going and lying by a tree or touching a tree and asking the trees to help bring out, to heal your body, to allow the tree to pass on healing properties to you. Okay, communal living. So this is about, you know, being controlled, living with other people, no freedom. Okay, you're coming out of that energy where you have no freedom. Look at that. This is something that you have experienced in a lot of lives, and you end up here due to betrayal. It's like, family gives you away, or, you know, your partner sold you into something else, right? Into slavery and things like that. So this is the energy that you're still holding on to, and you're coming out of that, you're cutting that, and you're letting go of that once and for all. Okay, look at that. Living, traveling, it's like you never settle. You leave one place, go to another place, always going to another place. For some of you, this could even have started when you were young. It's like in school, you might have moved, you know, school a few times, you know, changed schools a few times, change where your place of birth, or sorry, not place of birth, where you you know, where you live. You've been moving to different places. And then war and battle, you know, you're surrounded by fights, or family that's always fighting, or loud, very loud family where there is, like, you know, abuse. That's the energy that you are coming out of. You're clearing that. Okay, you're clearing that. There's a bit of an OCD energy that you're experiencing now because of everything here. You just feel like, I just want to be by myself. I don't want to touch people. I don't want other people's energy, because you cannot take even one more drop. It's like your cup is filled to the brim. Another drop put in is going to overflow. And that's where you are at the moment. Okay, but good news is you're coming out of this energy. Okay, as hard as it is, you're coming out of it, you're healing from this. Okay, and you're going to go through the difficult journey to come back to yourself, to come back to love and light, and for life to be on track, to remove all these negative energies that has been going on for so long. You are going to have like this ray of hope where you're going to see your masculine brothers step up, and you will see like the first sign of it, and you say, okay, it's beginning, it's starting. You know, so you know that you are going to be leaving Earth. Eventually, when you leave Earth, you will leave it in good place. Okay, leave it in a good place. Now, we have counseling, practice, love and light, children, leadership. Okay. Strength, music, school, that's back of the deck. So these are things that you might be really good at doing. You might be really good with music. You can open a school or teaching music in a school. You could also be a school counselor or simply a family counselor. But your main purpose is to leave a better world for the children. And also, if you have children, it is for you to heal the children, to make the world a better place. Okay. What else do we have for group 3? Wow, I thought group 2 was heavy, but yours is more. Yours is so intense. It's not heavy, it's just so intense for yours. Let's get a few more messages here. I feel like I gotta use the tea leaf deck after to get some straightforward messages, but this one says, clearing away all that no longer serves you. Balance, the need for balance and moderation. Cooperation, compromise, perfect timing, divine timing. A sudden event that needs immediate action. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. Stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. And we have, you have come into your own. New partnerships or contracts can now be formed. Continue to move forward. Okay, I'm hearing 15. So the 15th of April is a significant date for you, and that is a date that brings a lot of changes as well. Okay, now using the tea leaf deck, let's get some messages to see what you can expect in the month of April. Announcement. I'm not feeling it. I'm sorry. There's a certain way that I usually pull cards from here. When I pick a card from here, I'm just not feeling it. There's a way that I hold, and another way that I use one hand to, you know, pick the cards and the other hand to hold it. But this just feels like opposite. It feels like mirror. Why do I keep seeing the mirror? It's like mirror image. It's like there's a mirror image. So I don't know if that could mean something to you, because I started seeing like mirror portal, you know, a mirror magic. If you're doing that, stop that right away. Okay, get rid of that mirror, take your energy back for it, put an energy to close it. If you have a mirror facing you when you're sleeping, put it away because the energy is affecting you as well. Seal and energetically seal mirrors. Also, maybe, you know, if you think about mirror, there is someone who's very jealous of you. It's like a mother-in-law, sister-in-law jealous energy. So you need to protect yourself from this person. Have like recordings and stuff when they come in, so you have proof of, you know, if they're being nasty or doing something to you. It could be them instigating your husband, your brother, or your father-in-law. Some sort of instigation happening there. Very evil queen vibes. And then like with mirror image, it's like you tapped into an alternate reality, and so, you know, it's like you need to step back out. So what you can do, group 3, is do a meditation where you visualize this mirror, and you realize that you are not in the right reality. So you manifest the mirror, you visualize it and say that I want to walk through this mirror into the correct reality, into the timeline that I'm meant to be in, into the reality of my greatest destiny. I want to walk into my true reality, and then walk through the mirror and step out. Okay, step out, see the mirror close and disappear. That is a practice that you can do, because honestly there's this weird mirror image thing. Also I'm getting this, I'm seeing in my head like these videos that I watched before, where this guy is like, oh, every time you look at yourself, you know, you are seeing an inverted version of yourself. So basically you have never actually seen a real version of you, because every time you see yourself, it's the reflection is always inverted. So all those things are coming up. It just feels really, really weird. So okay, let's see. We have new job, career. I'm still struggling with my cards, by the way. I have no idea why. I use these cards all the time, and I can't work out how to pull cards. This is so weird. I feel so weird. It's like I don't know what to do with my hands. I don't know what to do. It's oh, this feels weird. Maybe you're doing something new, you know, like a new routine. So it's not like maybe I always hold the cards a certain way, and now all of a sudden it's different, and I need to learn, you know, I need to work out what feels comfortable to me. Like perhaps I need to go watch my old videos and see how I hold the cards and how do I pull cards from when I'm using this deck here. But yeah, it's like maybe learning to do something differently. Again, new job, some sort of announcement. If you're waiting for that, something new, it's coming. If you're waiting for some promotion or award, that's coming as well. If you're waiting for a key of some sort, it's coming as well. Okay, it might not be the final thing, but it's coming. But yeah, it's like you got to learn to do things differently. Okay, you have got disappointment here in some affair, not happy about something. Okay, and this is connected to a stubborn, aggressive person. Okay, but you are guaranteed success, and there is heartache over what you no longer have. This might be connected to a fair male. Okay, this could be the masculine here. This is a fair male, or a male with light hair, or gray hair, blonde hair, or no hair. Or this person could be a tan skin, right, with light hair, or with light eyes. Okay, and you will be playing a different role. Be careful, do not take risks. A chain of events that will affect your life. this is a temporary situation, whatever that you're experiencing, and you will be taking a long journey, okay? A long journey, either physical or mental, that will leave you wiser at the end, okay? What other messages do we have here for my group 3? I feel like I've not given you enough, so let's see. What else do we have? Maybe I'll let you do a yes or no. Let me get my deck. Give me a second. I'll let you ask yes or no. So, ask your question. Pause the video if you have to. Yes or no. Yes or no. Choose a new direction. No. It says a year from now, you'll have to compromise about something. Okay. Let's see if the angels have messages for you. Focus your mind. This is your third eye chakra as well. You are being, it's like you are stressed or you're being manipulated in some way. They're telling you to pay attention, watch. Have a clear mind. And if you're not doing too much, you will catch it. Whatever it is, but you will catch it. Okay? All right, I'm going to stop here. Hang on. No? One more? Okay, one more. Okay, one more card. You will make a career. You will not only recognize your professional goals, but also your idea of a fulfilling relationship. You want to get married. The proposal will come. You want to start a family. It will happen. You want to find your dream job, a promotion, or become self-employed. That will manifest itself now. Why? Because you can do it, and because it's your energy. It's your destiny. Okay, it's there for you. Also, do the violet flame protection. Clear yourself using the violet flame. That is going to be very helpful, and work with the amethyst crystals. That's going to be helpful to you as well. Okay, now I'm going to stop. Thank you for watching group 3. I really hope this helped, and I hope you have a wonderful April and you come out of this, through this journey, becoming the best version of yourself. I love you all. Bye.